Hi everybody, Julie here from The Sales Manager. Welcome to this week's Sales Tip of the Week. So this week what I thought I would do is share with you what's happened with us at the Sales Manager's office this week. Because I think it's important that you guys understand that things happen to us as well, even though we're sitting here and talking to you about planning and doing things right. Sometimes, just sometimes, things happen in business that are beyond your control. And I thought I'd share with you some of the things that we were doing when this happened. So what happened this week? Well, so we're coming into September. We'd already secured a lot of business for September. So you can imagine my surprise when we had some calls for clients that have actually, due to circumstances beyond their control, need to shift their training back to later on in the year. It's absolutely not a problem. We can facilitate our clients that way. But actually what it means to me is I've lost a massive amount of revenue coming into September. Now, I thought I'd share with you sort of what we did here in the office, because hopefully if it happens to you, you guys might be able to sort of pick up on some of our techniques. So the first thing we didn't do is we didn't panic. The second thing we did was we went out to the local shop and we got massive amounts of chocolate and sat here and ate some chocolate. So both Sean and I were feeling rather full and rather fat. But actually what we were doing over that sort of chocolate session was we start to think and we start to plan. It is very, very important that the non-panicking, and I mean the non-panicking. What we did is we went straight back to sales plan. We looked at pipelines. We looked at what is possibly coming up. And I actually then took a view on where everything is shifted is what it actually means to the business over the next sort of 3 or 4 months. So instead of having sort of difficult Octobers and November, we're actually looking at some quite healthy sort of stats in that now. So what to do about September? Well, what this actually means is it actually gives us a lot of time to really put in place some business development activities and really ramp that up. For us, we know that networking really helps. We've done that because the analysis that I've got from the business, when I sit down and do my marketing plan with Heather from Mazel, we know where a lot of my business comes from. So we're going to be doing an awful lot more networking over September. So sorry, Paul Green, you're going to see an awful lot more of me. We know that referrals work, so I'm going to start having a few more one-to-ones with referral partners. We know that email shots have worked, and we do this anyway, we do email shots, but what we're probably going to do is look a little bit more into the data that comes out of that and use this strategically to target some clients and prospective clients. We're going to revisit our existing clients. We're going to be having conversations with them. And we're also going to be dipping into maybe clients that we've not called for a long, long time and that we actually need to touch base with. If this happens, it's a really, really good time to ground yourself and put some plans in place. What we know is that we might bring some business into September, but we know that all this activity we're going to do is going to help us the back end of the year. So there we go. It happens to us, and I'm sure it happens to you, but how you plan out of that makes or breaks. So it's Julie Futcher here signing off for this week. Please do let me know if you have any questions or things that you want me to cover in these. I'm now off to finish the chocolate that we left behind. So I will see you next week. Have a great weekend, everybody. Take care. Bye.